What is going on YouTube? Thammagotcha here, coming at you with some more Great League battles. And if you are looking to climb rank, and if you have the XL candies, this is the team for you. Triple XL team, Azumarill, Sableye, Medicham, super bulky, nice and a little bit spammy, and did it ever perform? This team proves why XLs are at the top of the meta. So, without further ado, let's get into these battles here. Let's watch how this team performs. Gosh awful lead. I'm going to stay in, let them throw a Poison Fang, and then I'm going to swap out into my Sableye. I've been using Sableye a lot. He is probably my favorite Pokemon to use. One of the best safe swaps in the game. Probably the best, hands down. Look at this. Sableye against a Umbreon here. That return absolutely does so much damage. And then from here, we can let all these foul plays go through, because XL Sableye is pretty tanky, and we should be able to make it to one more return to hopefully grab that shield. We actually do make it to the last return, so if they want to keep switch advantage, they are going to have to shield up this Umbreon. And that is absolutely amazing. So, now I'm going to come in. I'm going to load up a lot of energy. I'm going to let my Azumarill take one more. Nope. Sorry, I do two. My Azumarill takes that last resort. So I bring in my Medicham, and we're going to try to farm down, but they don't let us. So now we're going to throw that Ice Punch here. That would probably almost be taking out the Nidoqueen, but would have let us into farm down range. So I got like two shields. I gotta start shielding something here. So we shield that one, and I'm hoping I get to my next one. But look at this lag. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I've had so much lag, and they sneak in like two poison jabs there. Like, I thought they were fixing the game. Apparently not. Doesn't matter anyways. That Ice Punch absolutely destroys, and they have a Scrafty. So this is why we built up all that energy. This Play Rough is going to be doing some big damage, one-shotting that Scrafty, and then there is the Umbreon still left. GG's to my opponent there. So hopping into the next match here, Azumarill versus Talonflame. We just don't want to get hit by the Brave Bird. I mean, we can tank it, but I would rather not have my Medicham against it. So I'm going to shield the first one just in case you want a Brave Bird and dip. So they actually sneak a full Incinerate through, which is gosh awful. Again, my game was like super freaking laggy. So now I shield this because that is the Brave Bird, and then I go straight for the Ice Beam. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to bubble down. That would have been nice to have a lot of loaded energy, but I'm swapping right away into my Sableye here, because I know these Poison Fangs aren't going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, that's going to lower my defense, but we can take one or two. So this foul play is going to be coming in, and that gets the last shield. So that is absolutely amazing. So our Azumarill is pretty low health, I think. No, our Azumarill is pretty full health, and my Medicham is super full health. This is definitely going to be taking out that Nidoqueen. This foul play, see you later. Decent damage, and they have a Crobat in the back, and all we need to do is get to an Ice Beam. We don't even have to bring out the Medicham here. I mean, we could have went in and tried to go for an Ice Punch, but they may have gotten to a Shadow Ball before, whereas they had to go Poison Fang here, and they would have needed to get the two to take us out. So one Ice Beam does big damage to the Shadow Crobat. See you later. GG's to my opponent. Hopping into the next match. Amazing lead. Oh my gosh. And they bring in a Registeel. So without Power Up Punch, this is actually a better lead for Registeel, because I can't ramp up these counters, and these Psychics and these Ice Punches do absolutely nothing to Registeel. I go for the Psychic because it's stab, and you can possibly get a defense drop here. So I'm forced to shield here. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go down a shield. But the good part is we're gonna be loaded on energy for when that Mana Buzz comes in. My attack is double debuff though, so he's gonna be able to take these ice punches no problem. So I'm gonna swap into my Azumarill, and there's the Stunfisk. So all shields are down. They're gonna go. Oh, sorry. My shield is down, and they still have 2, which is super unfortunate. We can tank an Earthquake, no problem. We just can't take 2. So I really need a shield here. Because, yes. So that's exactly what we need. And then you need to shield this Earthquake, build up to the Ice Beam, and swap into my Medicham to catch the Earthquake. So that's exactly what we do. Nice. So now we have, I think, a Foul Play loaded. And now I'm going to bring in my Azumarill, but they swap instantly into their Mana Buzz. I think they were hoping to catch an Ice Beam, but we actually get to this Ice Beam. And this Aerial Ace is a terrible move, and this is not going to KO the Azumarill. So here comes the Ice Beam. I actually just powered up this Medicham here. I caught a decent one. Tried to trade for a really good IV one. We get farmed down there, which is super unfortunate. But all we have to do is reach a Foul Play, because at that range, Mana Buzz will go down, and we can take 2 Dark Pulses. So anyways, I tried to trade for a better IV one, but I got a rank 47, so I was happy enough with that. There goes about almost 500,000 Stardust. My goodness. We take out the Mana Buzz, and they quit the match. So GG's to my opponent there. So yeah, building this XL team cost probably over 1 million Stardust. Yeah, it is not cheap to build XL teams, so it cost a lot of Stardust, but it was well worth it. But anyways, we have a Machamp into a Azumarill. I'm just going straight Ice Beams here because it takes 1 less bubble to get to the Ice Beam. And even if they don't shield, this Shadow Machamp is going to be taken down by it. So they're staying in. So I'm going to shield this, because I think they're pretty weak to Azumarill in the back. Because why would you stay into... They build up a lot of energy, so I thought they were going to go Cross Chop, Rock Slide, and I thought I was going to go down. But it was just another Cross Chop, and we lived that. So this Ice Beam is going to be coming in. That takes out the Machamp, and in comes a Snorlax. So I have to get to a play rough here, and they bring in a Wall Rain to try to catch the Ice Beam, which is absolutely fine by me, because now I'm going to bring in my Sableye. I wanted my Sableye on their Backmon, and then my Medicham can go on their Snorlax. If you're going to use a Mon like Snorlax, I would go for Lickitung. That is my next XL Pokemon I'm going to be building. So, I just need a good IV one. I have the XLs for it, so just need a good IV one. But definitely use Lickitung if you can over Snorlax, because it's a lot more bulkier. And then you also have that Power Whip to hit the water type Pokemon like Wall Rain and Swampert and Azumarill with super effective damage. So we bring in the Medicham there, and they top left. That was a 4-1 set. The first battle, I lagged so much, and they got so many fast moves ahead. You'll see this in this set too. Same thing happens. It's absolutely ridiculous. So they lead with the Zweilious, and they come in with a Sylveon. They sneak a Charm through. Of course, they always sneak a Charm through. Why would they not sneak a Charm through? It's absolutely bonkers how much Charm sneaks through. But anyways, we're going to be throwing these Ice Beams, and they end up shielding twice. So I'm going to shield twice because none of my back Pokemon want to see a Charmer. So if I see a double Charm team, which I thought this might have been, I'm completely screwed. My gosh, I am so screwed. So second Psy Shock coming through, and they actually catch this Ice Beam on the Victory Bell. So that is completely fine with me. I'm going to come in with the Medicham here and farm down. And they bring back in this Walios, which I'm going to farm up as much energy as I can and throw the Ice Punch. I'm really hoping this KOs because I don't want to take a Body Slam. But it doesn't. I guess, I don't know, Walios must be a little more tanky than I thought. But either way, we're going to be able to farm down and have a move loaded for that Sylveon when it wants to come back in. I was hoping I could maybe do the Psychic, but we're going to have to settle for the Ice Punch because they did sneak a Charm through. Of course, why not? So I bring in the Sableye, and my goodness, do those freaking Charms ever chunk. But they quit the match. GG's to my opponent there. Hopping into the next match, amazing lead, Azumarill into Medicham. Now, you would think this would be an amazing lead, a fairy against a fighter, but Medicham can hit back with these Psychics, and those Psychics actually freaking hurt. So, first play rough coming in, they shield, but my opponent is staying in, so you know what, I'm going to throw a shield back. Just because, like, why are you staying into an Azumarill lead? So, you must be weak to Azumarill in the back. So, I'm going to let this one go through because I know we can take a Psychic. And then it's a power-up punch. Oh my gosh, they tried to bait with the power-up punch. So, I'm just going to go straight play rough here. And they end up shielding that. So, props to my opponent. I tried to switch into my Sableye here to catch a another Psychic, but they end up going power-up punch again. And they catch the freaking play rough on the Venusaur. Good for you. My gosh, that sucks butt. So now we're coming in here and this Frenzy Plant's gonna hurt. Like, even though Medicham is tanky, that Frenzy Plant hurts. But this is fine. So I can throw the Ice Punch and then farm all the way down, because that Ice Punch does not KO, but that leaves me enough farm right before they get to the next Frenzy Plant here. So, now it's a race to this Psychic here. This is just a power-up punch. It's gotta be just a power-up punch. Yeah, okay. That's awesome. So, oh, my opponent making all kinds of catches here. My gosh! So now I bring in my Azumarill, and I'm hoping I can get to this Ice Beam, but there's a whole bunch of lag, and they actually outpace me to the Ice Beam, which I don't know if it works out like that. I think we should have been able to get one Ice Beam off before they get to an Earthquake, but hey, what do I know? I'm not the lag master. But anyways, this foul play is going to be coming in, and then we can farm down that Stunfisk. And I remember they just thrown the power-up punch, so I think they needed to throw 5 more counters until that Psychic. So 1, 2, and they throw right away. Yeah, just another power-up punch. So we win this game based on the fact that they just continuously threw power-up punch. So GG's to my opponent there. We pull that one right out of our butts. But hey, you win some, you lose some. On to the next game. Pretty decent matchup here. We get to these play roughs before they get to the Earthquakes. So I'm okay with losing this matchup. So we can come in with Medicham and get switch advantage. Or not switch, a shield advantage. And then we get a little more farm on the Medicham. So I'm going to no shield this. I just want to see how much that, oh my gosh, that Earthquake tickles the Azumarill. My goodness. So we're going to throw this play rough. They shield. And you know what? Yeah, you know what? They're staying in, so I think they're going to be weak to Azumarill. So I shield this too. And it's correct shield. And then I throw the play rough, so they double shield. Yeah, and then my opponent makes an amazing play here. So I've got so many of my moves caught today. My goodness. And then I get baited so freaking hard here. And then we finally reach the play rough, and this is the Earthquake. It's got to be the Earthquake, right? Why would they throw? But we live! Azumarill lives. My goodness, Azumarill lives. This play rough is going to be taking out. All shields are down. So what do you have in the back? What is it? Show it to me. Yes! So switch advantage was absolutely beautiful here, because now I can bring in my Sableye. And I'm typing on the foul play, but I do believe they're going to throw. Let me throw one Shadow Claw and then swap out. And they do. My gosh, it's a Mandibuzz. And thank gosh we are running Ice Beam, or Ice Punch, sorry. Because this actually works out in our favor. Crazy how a flyer loses to a fighter. And it's a flying dark type losing to a fighting psychic type. Now, how does that make any sense? I don't know. You tell me and we'll both know. But anyways, we are going to beat this Mandibuzz to a pulp. I'm going to load up a little bit more energy. And then I throw the Ice Punch here. This doesn't KO. Sorry, we don't win. Or do we? Do we survive this? Or do we not? No, we don't survive that. But either way, we have this game in the bag. All we have to do is build up to the return. And this should be absolutely destroying that Medicham. Big damage. See you later. And we Shadow Claw down the Mandibuzz. G's. Okay, Azumarill into Altaria. The best lead you can ask for. And then they bring in their own Azumarill. So the issue here is I don't have a response to Azumarill. So I gotta stay in with my own Azumarill. I don't know what the heck happened there. Super lag happened there. I don't know, maybe my battery was getting low. I have no idea. So a lot of lag, and I don't know how much energy my opponent has. So I'm gonna throw right away. And then I'm going to let them throw. And then I'm going to swap. Excuse me, sorry. I'm going to swap into... I'm going to shield because my Azumarill can definitely beat that Altaria. I'm going to take this Play Rough here. And then I think I can farm all the way down. So... yeah, we are able to farm all the way down, living on literally one shred of health. And I'm going to throw the return instead of 2 foul plays, because I've had times where I've had 2 charge moves. I threw the 1 and they snuck a fast move in, so I didn't want that to happen, so I went for that bigger hitting charge move instead. So this is absolutely great here. They bring in a Registeel. I'm going to shield up my Azumarill. And then I'm going to bring in the Medicham. Just to do as much damage as I can here. Damn it. I really wish I would have thrown the Ice Punch before they reached the Zap Cannon. But they reached the Zap Cannon. That does big damage. My goodness. 50% of my health here. I'm going to go straight Ice Punches here because I want to get off as much charge move damage as I can. So there's 2 Ice Punches. Maybe 1 to 1 Psychic. I don't really know. But I just went straight Ice Punches because I was thinking maybe I can reach another Ice Punch versus this Altaria. Yes, we do. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. This should be getting the shield. And then we're going to swap in. And we almost have 2 Ice Beams locked and loaded. The good thing is we also live any move that they throw at us. So we have 1 bubble. And even if this is a Sky Attack, I'm pretty sure we live a Moonblast. But I'm not sure how much health we have left. Oh my gosh. We tanked that a Moonblast like it's our freaking breakfast. Hello, see you later, Altaria. That Ice Beam does more than enough damage to be taking out. And, is that Registeel? Yeah? Don't know. Can't see. He kind of didn't come in. But anyways, they Focus Blast the Azumarill, and our Medicham takes out that Registeel. I thought they were fixing the lag last season. I guess not. Oh my gosh, yeah, check this game out. Look at... what? Excuse me, I can't bring in my Sableye. I can't bring in my Medicham. All I can do is... this game was over when it started, because the lag, I don't know, you must have got 2 or 3 gusts, because I was like, a quarter of my health was gone when I started throwing my bubbles. So this game is an absolute horror matchup, because this Pidgeot is loaded on energy. So that Ice Beam does absolutely nothing. I end up no shielding this because I figure they're gonna Feather Dance anyways, and my opponent just keeps loading. My opponent just keeps loading on energy, loading. And yeah, this is a lost cause here. I was hoping maybe I can throw it all on Medicham's back, but as you will see, I put it all on the wrong Pokemon. Put it all on Medicham. So if they didn't get all those extra gusts at the start here, we could have taken that Pidgeot matchup and then had Sableye to finish off this Jellicent here, and you'll see what's in the back. Sableye could have sweeped the back end of this team, and we end up shielding a Bubble Beam, which is absolute trash, Knuckles. We end up shielding another Bubble Beam because I don't know how much energy this guy had. So now we swap into our Azumarill to get rid of that debuff, and yeah, this game's over. Has to be over. All we have to do is throw Ice Punch right now, and GG's to my opponent here. Even I think we would have had this game. It would have been close, but I think we would have had it. So yeah, that is the team. We ended up going 4-1 in that set. Could have easily went 5-0, but hey, you don't know. Went 4-1 in the first set. Could have easily went 5-0, but I didn't. I stopped recording after like 30 seconds into the first game because I was like, freak this. Like, I was tapping, and then all of a sudden, like, 2 of my Pokemon were dead. So, nah, it is what it is. Hoping the lag gets maybe a little bit better. Let me know in the comments if the lag is really bad for you guys or how it's been for you guys this season so far. And I hope everybody had an amazing Go Fest. I know I did. It was a lot of fun. 2 days of complete just catching everything. Today, yesterday the rating kind of was not so good, but hey, whatever. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you like the video. Comment if you want to see anything in the future. And like always, I will see everyone in the next video.